Hey everyone, today is the last Sunday in the season of Advent, and this is the Sunday when we lit the candle of love. Now, I think you've probably already figured this out by now, but love is my favorite thing to talk about. I love love, and I especially love God's love. And during this Advent time, we are preparing for God's love to come to us in a really, really awesome, amazing way. Imagine God, this amazing, amazing God came to us to be with us as this tiny little baby. Not a baby born to a royal family, but a baby born to a young woman and her husband. People who were just ordinary, plain folks. And where did God come to us? Well, not in a palace and not in a fancy hospital. God came to us in a stable with animals. Because remember, there was no room at the inn. So God came to us in Jesus, a tiny baby born in a stable and placed in a manger. That is love. And that love grew up into a man whose entire life was about sharing God's love with others. And this man, Jesus, who brought God into the world in a really tangible way. You can ask your parents what tangible means. Came to us in this tangible way and is the one who we as Christians follow. He's the one we learn from and who we try to live like, who we try to love like. So what are some things that we can learn from Jesus about how to love? I'd like to share a few that I've come up with. So if you just want to take a look, I'll try and tell you what I know, and then you can tell me what you know, okay? One of the ways we can share God's love is by simply loving our friends, loving our families. We can also share God's love by doing kind and thoughtful things for those we love. By offering comfort to others who are feeling sad or angry, frustrated. We can share love by reaching out to people who might be lonely. We share love when we're being considerate and respectful of one another. Of course, we could share God's love by learning about God and Jesus, and we can do that in lots of ways. But going to church is an important one. Now, right there in the beginning of the Bible, God tells us to take care of creation. And there's lots of opportunity to do this. Tending to plants and trees and flowers, by recycling, picking up garbage, even if it's disgusting. Whenever we reach out to others and offer friendship, we're also sharing God's love. Learning new things, expanding our minds. And then sharing what we've learned with others is also loving. Luca and I love teaching each other new things. It helps us to bond. There are so many people and organizations who are working hard to share love too, and I know they need support. So we can write letters or cards to tell them that we appreciate them, and we could also raise money to support the work they're doing. Jesus also taught us that sharing love sometimes means sharing our worries and our concerns if we think something unfair is happening. And we can do this by writing letters to people who might be able to help change things. Or sometimes, when it's safe, we can attend marches and rallies with others to stand up for what we believe in. All right, so we can't forget about ourselves. We also need to be loved so that we can share love even better. Some of the ways I love myself are by moving my body, and it's especially fun when I can move it with others. Eating lots of nutritious food and having treats that I love sometimes. And of course, spending time in quiet, praying, meditating, just connecting with God. So these are some of the things that I thought of, but I know that you have lots of thoughts too. So it's your turn on this Sunday of love as we continue to wait to celebrate the amazing love that shows up on Christmas. Please spend some time. Spend some time with your family thinking about where and how you can share God's love too. It's up to us. God gave us hearts with the ability to love for a reason. And we all know our family, our friends, our communities, our world needs all the love it can get. So go be love. God needs you.